Well, despite promises of an orthodox Christmas ceasefire, Russian missiles continued to strike eastern Ukraine.
There is still heavy shelling coming down from the Russian side. Ukraine is holding on to this city, and it's not going to want to let go anytime soon.
Crisis talks for the UK's National Health Service. The Prime Minister urges health leaders from across England to take bold and radical action.
That was easy, huh?
At the 15th attempt, Kevin McCarthy is elected US House Speaker after making concessions to the right of the Republican Party. And Iran faces international condemnation after executing 2 more anti-government protesters. And 2 underground trains have crashed in Mexico City, killing at least 1 person and injuring more than 50 others. The trains collided between 2 stations on Line 3, which is one of the oldest in the city's metro system. Witnesses say one of the conductors managed to reverse the train to the nearest station, which allowed some of the passengers to get off safely. Thousands of Israelis have taken part in protests against the new right-wing government. Demonstrators marched through the streets of Tel Aviv on Saturday, accusing Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's administration of endangering democracy through proposed judicial reforms. The plans would allow Parliament to override decisions made by the Supreme Court. The governing coalition is the most religious and hardline in Israel's history. The authors, Margaret Atwood, Ian McEwan and Sally Rooney, have been targeted by an Italian man who's admitted stealing more than 1,000 unpublished manuscripts. Filippo Bernardini impersonated figures from the publishing industry to trick many high-profile authors into handing over their works. Bernardini pleaded guilty in New York to wire fraud, but his motive has never been clear.
For the first time in 3 years, China lifts quarantine rules for people arriving from abroad. The Ivory Coast has welcomed home dozens of soldiers who'd been detained for 6 months in Mali, causing a diplomatic row. The 46 servicemen, who were pardoned by Mali's military leader on Friday, a week after being given long jail terms for allegedly undermining state security. The Ivorian government said the troops had been sent to Mali to assist the UN mission there.